Would the keeper of the flame please bring forward the Christ candle? See how I boomed out there?
Almost like God.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Well, good morning, beloved of God. Right where you are at this moment, the light of Spirit shines through you. Infinitely loved by God, you are the light of the world. I'm Doug, and I welcome you to Unity Spiritual Center of Waco this morning. If you haven't already done so, it'd probably be a good idea to take the cell phones and put them into a silent mode. Please stand as you're able and join in our congregational singing.
I am the light of God, I am the love of God, I am the power of God, I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am the light of God, I am the love of God, I am the power of God, I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. You are the light of God, you are the love of God, you are the power of God, you are the presence of God. Wherever you are, God is. You are the light of God, you are the love of God, you are the power of God, you are the presence of God. Wherever you are, God is. We are the light of God, we are the love of God, we are the power of God, we are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is well.
Well, let us say together our statement of truth, which is on the screen. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. We are a beacon of love and light for those who need this spiritual home right now. And our vision, mission, and unity principle for today. Our vision, to awaken an awareness of spirit in our lives through the practice of timeless spiritual teachings. Our mission, raise consciousness, transform lives, heal the planet one person at a time, beginning with me. The ancient universal principles taught by Unity offer foundational guidance for living abundantly and staying in tune with our own divine nature. Today's is number 2. Together, human beings are innately good because they are connected to and an expression of God. Okay, I guess it's time for the daily word, and I'll cover for that. Sunday, July the 12th, is guidance. Divine guidance is not only found in burning bushes or mind-blowing revelations. More often, it arrives as gentle nudges, subtle enough to overlook, ordinary enough to dismiss. Yet these quiet signals are holy too. A craving for sweetness, a need for fresh air, a muscle that tightens or relaxes, all can be taken as cues to care for body and soul. As I become present to the fullness of my humanity, my senses, intuition, inner knowing, I recognize guidance as ever flowing. It invites a restorative resting of mind and heart. It is an alert stillness that listens, a receptive openness where clarity emerges and gentle direction unfolds. I trust the quiet impulses that draw me forward, allowing the simplest moments to lead me toward my soul's fulfillment with ease. And from Exodus chapter 33, verse 14, my presence will go with you and I will give you rest. And our affirmation for today, I'll say it and then we'll say it together. In the divine presence, I am guided. Together, in the divine presence, I am guided. It's all yours.
Let's just hope I'm guided for it. This is a time in our service when we have an opportunity to come together to greet one another with high five, shake, a hug, or just say hi. And that's what we'd like to do with you who are joining us live. Just to say hi and know that we're thinking of you and you're part of this church family, and we appreciate you being with us. So let's do that now.
Mary's here. Okay. All right. Everybody ready? Oh, no, Karen's not. Okay. Here we go. It's the duet song. So remember at the very end, we're going to split a little bit. But I believe in you. You've done it before. Whenever you're ready, Karen. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you, to feel your presence in my heart, knowing all your love and your glory, feeling your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you, to feel your presence in my heart, knowing all your love and your glory, feeling your power and love as we sing holy, 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 to feel your presence in my heart, knowing all your love and your glory, feeling your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. I want to know you. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. I want to know you. Keep singing those holies. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. I want to know you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. I want to know you. Great job! You did great.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Don, and it's a real pleasure this morning to welcome each of you to Unity Spiritual Center today. Together we affirm and celebrate our unity, our oneness with each other, our oneness with all that is, and our oneness in God. Your presence is essential. For each of us is a unique aspect of the energy that is expressed as Unity Spiritual Center right here, right now, today. And we know that no one is here by accident or coincidence. Unity is a New Thought denomination, yet New Thought is nothing new to the world. It is in reality a synthesis of the greatest spiritual concepts from the minds and spirits of humankind across the ages. In Unity, we believe that all people are created with sacred worth, regardless of culture, ethnicity, or sexual orientation, or creed. And we know that neither God nor unity leaves anyone out. So let's begin our service as always with prayer. So just sit back, relax, and let us turn within. Sweet, sweet presence of God, the love that lives within every heart, the light that shines in every soul. We quiet ourselves now in your peace. We release the noise of the outer world and rest in the stillness that is your presence. Remind us in this moment that we are not separate from you, that we are not separate from one another. Open our hearts beyond our preferences. Soften the places in us that resist, and gently dissolve the judgments that we have been holding. Where we have closed ourselves off, help us to open again, wisely, gently, and with compassion. Teach us to see as you see, to love as you love, and to recognize the divine in every person, even when it is difficult. May this time together awaken something deeper within us, a greater patience, a greater understanding, and most of all, a greater ability to love. And as we listen, reflect, and grow, may we remember who we truly are, expressions of your love in this world. And for this we are grateful, we are open, and we are ready. And at this time, let us see your love, your light, your healing power surrounding those who are in need, and surrounding the leaders of this country and all countries, allowing them to come together to bring harmony, peace, and balance to our world. When the disciples asked, "How should we pray?" Jesus gave them the Lord's Prayer, which we say together now is translated from the Aramaic, the language that Jesus spoke. Together, infinite presence, which is everywhere. Your name is sacred. Your kingdom is come. Your will is throughout the earth, even as it is throughout the universe. You give us our needful bread from day to day, and you forgive our offenses, even as we forgive our offenders. And you let us not enter into materialism, but you separate us from error, because yours are the kingdom, the power, and the song and the praise, from all ages, throughout all ages, sealed in faith, trust, and truth. Amen. Each of us is the light and love of God, spiritual beings having a human experience. You are God's beloved, and we embrace you today. This is a time in our service when we have an opportunity to bless the children. Today we're going to bless the children from all over the world. So let's just rub our hands together and get some nice warm energy going. And then hold your hands up and say, "Children of the world, we love you, we bless you, and we behold the Christ in you." I want to hear it.
Good morning. Good
morning.
morning. Hi. So I've actually really been looking forward to today's talk. I mean, especially given current circumstances in the world right now, but also, personally, we all have people in our lives that we see them come and then we just kind of go. And, I do sometimes struggle with accepting that everyone, no matter how obnoxious or different or, just things that I don't like about them, they are still part of us. They are still children of God, and they still have that spark of divinity within. And so I was really struggling on finding the song to sing for today, and I eventually landed on Karen Drucker's Let Love Lead the Way, because that is what we must do. You have to go, okay, we are all love, and I'm going to tap into that. So this is a song, I really love it. It's super upbeat and really fun and catchy, and I actually have sung it before, but it's been like 5 years. And so I was really excited to bring it back, and I hope y'all enjoy it. I just have such a good time singing it. And again, this is one of those, if you feel like getting up and dancing in the aisles, go ahead. Anyway, Karen, whenever you're ready. When my world is not okay. Oh, I came in too early. Whoops. Okay. When my world is not okay. When there's roadblocks in my way. When I feel so all alone, these words will bring me home. Let love lead the way. Let love lead the way. Oh, oh, oh. Let love lead the way. Let love lead the way. When we can't see eye to eye, no matter how we try, we can find our harmony if you sing along with me. Let love lead the way. Let love lead the way. Oh, oh, oh. Let love lead the way. Let love lead the way. In everything, love will be the gift I bring, to give and to receive, straight from the heart. Let love lead the way. Let love lead the way. Oh, oh, oh. Let love lead the way. Let love lead the way.
What can I say? You have a beautiful voice, and it sure came out today with a beautiful song. As I watched that song, it reminded me of seeing those little children, their innocence, and all that energy. Wish I was that young again. I mean, that was great. But let love lead the way. What a great time. What a great thought. So good morning. Let us take a breath together. Not a big dramatic one. Just a gentle inhale and just a soft release. Because today we're stepping into something real, something practical, something that meets us right where we live. We're talking about how to love people we don't like. Now, let's be honest right from the start. There are people we like, and there are people we don't. That's just part of life. Some people feel easy, like sunshine, like laughter, like home. And others feel like tension, like friction, like something in us tightens the moment they walk into the room. And when we hear spiritual teachings that say, love everyone, there's a part of us that quietly says, okay, but do I have to love them? You know who I mean. That person. The one who pushes your buttons. The one who drains your energy. The one who seems to live in a completely different universe than where you are. We all know those people. We all have different people in our lives. People that, well, just look at life different than us. So today is not about pretending. It's not about being fake or spiritualizing over real things. It's about transformation. Because unity doesn't ask us to deny how we feel. It invites us to rise in how we see. Unity teaches something special, radical. There is only one presence and one power, God the good, active in all. Not just in the kind people, not just in the easy relationships, but in everyone. Which means even that person that you struggle with, that divine is present. It's present in everyone. Now let that just sit for a moment. Because that's not always easy to accept. We can see God in kindness. We can see God in beauty. But can we find God in irritation? In conflict? In the person who sees the world completely different than what we do? And yet, that's the invitation. To look beyond behavior, beyond personality, beyond preference, and to recognize something deeper. Because every person, every single one of them, is more than their worst moments, more than your experience with them. They are, at their core, an expression of the same divine love that lives in you. Just a second, I got to clear my throat here. You know, last week was my birthday. And if you heard my last talk, I talked about a special cup that was at the Grand Tetons. It showed up on my birthday. I thought I'd share that with you. If you weren't here the last talk, sorry you missed it. But I got my cup. My cup does runneth over. I guess somebody does love me. Now, here's where we need to make an important distinction. Liking is natural. Liking is chemistry, it's compatibility, it's ease. Loving, in the spiritual sense anyway, it's a choice, a conscious alignment. You don't have to like everyone. You don't have to enjoy their personality. You don't have to agree with their opinions. And you don't have to even spend time with them. But you can choose not to close your heart. That's love. Love says, I see something more in you, even if I don't understand you. I refuse to let your behavior determine my state of being. And I will not carry resentment in my heart because it weighs me down. Think about that. What we're putting out into the world, we have a choice always, every moment. When we put out that anger, resentment, fear, even hatred, are we affecting that other person? Are we making, they probably don't even know we're doing it, much less care. But what is it doing? When we're putting that out in the world, that's reflected back into here, to us. We stir up all that emotion. We stir up all that physical, chemical reaction. Even spiritually, we pull ourselves down. Do you really want to drag yourself down to a level that you see in someone else when you're not holding that love, that peace? I don't think so. We need to work at changing how we're putting out energy. Do you really want to make a difference in this world? I think we all do. Not only to change ourselves and what's in here, but when we hold out that love, that energy, spiral dynamics, for one, shows that when we're holding love, we may be just a little light in this country or this world, but each of us has that energy, and as we build that energy up, not only does it raise us up, it helps to raise us all up. So what you're putting out there, choose wisely. You do make a difference. Every day, each of us makes choices. And I think each of us wants to be the light that makes a difference in somebody's life. It does. I've seen it work. Because here's the truth we don't always talk about. What we hold on to, judgment, when we replay frustrations, when we carry resentment, we think we're holding something against the other person. But we're not. We're carrying it within here. And it slows us up. As tension, as stress, as heaviness, that robs us of our peace. So loving someone you don't like is not about letting them off the hook. It's about taking ourselves off the hook. It's about freedom. Let me offer you a simple shift. The next time someone frustrates you, instead of asking, what is wrong with them? Try asking, what might they be carrying? Because people don't just wake up one day and decide to be difficult. The person who is harsh might be carrying pain. The person who is controlling might be carrying fear. And the person who is distant might be protecting something tender within themselves. Now hear me clearly. This doesn't excuse behavior, but it expands understanding. An understanding that softens the heart. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes the people you don't like are mirrors. They reflect something in us, a reaction, a sensitivity, a place that hasn't healed. And that can be uncomfortable. But it can also be a gift. Because instead of asking, how do I get away from this person? We can ask ourselves, what is this moment inviting me to see about myself? And that's where growth lives. Not in the easy relationships, but in the challenging ones. Now let's be very clear about something. Loving someone does not mean tolerating harmful behavior. It does not mean saying or staying in unhealthy relationships. It does not mean abandoning yourself. Love and wisdom go together. You can say, I honor the divine in you, and I choose not to engage in this. You can create space. You can say no. You can protect your peace. That is not a failure of love. That is love, expressed with clarity. So what does this kind of love actually look like? It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet. It's choosing not to speak negatively about someone. It's letting go of the need to win an argument. It's deciding not to replay a hurt over and over again. Sometimes love is simply not adding more negativity to this world. Sometimes love is saying, I don't understand you, but I will not close my heart because of it. Let me give you something special. Because unity is about application. The next time someone comes to mind, that person, pause, take a breath, and simply say, the light of God shines in you. The love of God flows through you. The peace of God surrounds you, and I release you in love. Now, I'll be honest. The first time you do that, it might not feel like it. That's okay. This isn't about emotion, it's about intention. Because when you consistently hold in your consciousness what you do hold begins to reshape your experience. And here's a deeper truth. You don't love difficult people to change them. You love them to free yourself. Free from the mental replay, free from the emotional charge, free from carrying something that doesn't belong in your spirit. And when you do that, something shifts. Not always in them, but always in you. And that shift brings peace. Imagine this for a moment. What would your life feel like if no one had the power to disturb your peace? Not because people changed, but because your consciousness did. Because you chose love over reaction, understanding without judgment or over judgment, and peace over conflict. That is spiritual maturity. That is what we are growing into. Not always easy. Not always saying, okay, I choose to change. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to be different. I wish that were true. Don't we all? But we have to work at it. We have to take the steps. Each day, you see situations come. Now I've got to take another drink here. Tastes even better in that cup. Each day you make choices that change. And you change your consciousness, how you feel, how you believe, and how you see life. One step at a time. When you see a situation, just take a moment, pause, and say, I'm better than this. I'm not going to let this pull me down. You can do it. Sometimes it's hard. When that person pushes your button, pulls your string. But a little bit at a time, change a little bit. And over a period of time, we do change, we grow, we become better. Because as you make those changes, your consciousness changes. Because you did choose love over reaction. Now let's take a moment together. If you're comfortable, gently close your eyes. Take a slow breath in. And just gently release it. Bring to mind someone you find difficult. No resistance, just awareness. Now softly affirm within yourself, I see beyond appearances. I recognize the divine presence here. I choose peace. Imagine a gentle light surrounding them. And that same light surrounding you. No fixing, no forcing. just presence. Now say within, I am love. I choose love. I extend love wisely and freely. And take one more breath and gently return. As you go forward this week, don't try to like everyone. That's not the goal. But be willing to love beyond your preferences, to see a little deeper, to react a little less, to choose peace a little more often. Because the love you give is the freedom you receive. And in that freedom, you will find something beautiful, a peace that no person can take from you. And that is the power of love. Each of us are an expression of love. We know in our heart that that's true. That's the goal we're all seeking. What we're trying to attain as we grow, as we learn, to be love. No, it's not always easy. But we can each be that expression of love. That's the one thing Jesus taught us. To love God, to love yourself, and to love your neighbor as yourself. What more could we do? So let's take that now into a time of meditation. Just sit back and allow the chair to support you. And again, take a slow, deep breath. Easily breathe in, hold it for a moment, and just softly release it. Again, breathe in and let it go. Allow your body to settle, your shoulders to relax, your mind to become still. There is something you need to do right now. Just let go. Be in this moment, this time. There is nowhere you need to go. Just be present. Resting in the presence of God. Resting in the peace that is already within you. Take another gentle breath. And now bring your awareness to your heart space. Imagine a soft, warm light there. A light that represents divine love. Steady, peaceful, and unconditional. This light is who you are, who you truly are. Now in this space of calm awareness, gently bring to mind someone you find difficult. No need to analyze. No need to relive anything. Just allow their presence to come into your awareness. Notice any feelings that arise. Simply observe them without judgment. Now imagine that same soft light in your heart begin to expand, growing a little brighter, a little wider, until it gently surrounds this person as well. No force, no effort, just a quiet willingness. And within yourself, softly affirm, I see beyond appearances. I recognize the divine presence here. I choose to release judgment. Let the words settle gently. Now continue. The light of God shines in you. The love of God flows through you. The peace of God surrounds you. Take a breath. And if it feels right, add, I release you and I free myself in love. Allow any resistance to simply soften. You are not changing them. You are freeing your own heart. So let's just rest here for a few moments. And now as you prepare to come back to this time, to this place, feel that weight lifted from your shoulders, that freedom. So now just gently bring your awareness back to yourself, to your breath, to your body. And notice the light within you is still there. Steady, calm, present. And now quietly affirm, I am love. I choose love. I live from love wisely and freely. So now just take one more deep breath in and slowly release. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes, bringing this awareness, this peace, this openness back with you. And so it is.
your speech, or your talk, I should say, might be a little more amazing than you think. I'm also reminded that there's a profound difference between selfless self-love and selfish self-love, and that's worth contemplating. So this is the time in our service when we have an opportunity to give back to the work of Spirit through our offerings and our tithes. We give in love and gratitude for our own prosperity in its many forms, which comes to us through God, our instant, constant, and abundant source. Will the ushers please come forward? I invite you to hold your offerings in your hand as we say our offertory blessing together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all the good I am and have, all the good I give and receive, and I am grateful.
And please join me as we bless this offering.
My gift goes forth on the wings of love, and it lands where it can heal and bless. It returns to me, multiplied 1,000-fold, as the universe says yes, yes, as the universe says yes.
Thank you, ladies. Shall we circle up? And let's not forget, lunch is on Tuesday.
Right. And today's birthday.
Birthdays today. We're going to probably have an overload of sugar down there this morning. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, they went that way. Oh, okay. I was going to let you lead. All right, let's have our prosperity statement. We affirm the continued growth and prosperity of Unity Spiritual Center of Waco, and we are grateful. And our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us.
I am the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
I am the power of God.
And the presence of God watches over us.
Wherever I am, God is. And
A little ahead of yourself there. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
As we go forward this week, let us all remember we are the love of God. Let the church say, Amen.
Amen.
Amen.